welcome back to Yogini Steph. My name is Yogini Steph. I hope you're well today. So today's class is going to be a beginner-friendly mat yoga class. So let's start. Sitting ourselves up nice and tall. Feel free to sit on a pillow or a blanket or grab some props if you like. It's entirely up to you. So wherever you are, sitting up nice and tall. Head over heart, heart over pelvis. Relaxing the shoulders back and down. Away from the ears, lifting up through the crown of the head. Try not to stick catching out. Just imagining you're resting your chin on a shelf. Grounding down through the seat bones. Imagining roots growing out of the seat bones. Going down, down deep to the earth's core. Connecting yourself to the earth. Connecting yourself up to the universe. Feel free to flutter the eyes to close or take a soft gaze to the floor. Taking a nice deep breath in and out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Just letting go of any tension you might be holding on to. Letting go of your day so far. Just ready for the new, ready for class. Just ready without any judgment, no expectations. Just going for it, making shapes. That's what we do with Yogini Steph's class. We just make shapes. Lovely. Being aware of your body and breath connection, feeling your belly rise as you inhale and fall as you exhale. Feeling your rib cage expand as you inhale and contract as you exhale. Feeling your chest lift as you inhale and drop as you exhale. Feeling that nice expansion and contraction going around your body. Any thoughts of the outside world pop into your mind, just observe them and let them pass on by. Any noises from the outside world, start to hop on in. Just let those noises pass on by. Focusing on the here and the now. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Starting to wiggle the fingers and toes, blinking the eyes open if they're not there yet already. I'm going to start doing some shoulder rolls forwards, really bringing those shoulders up to the ears. Not forcing yourself into anything. Lovely, and shoulder rolls backwards. Just being aware of our bodies. If you feel any sharp pains or shooting pains, or it just feels not so good, don't force yourself into anything. Lovely, and come into stillness. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. And drop. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Drop. Last time, inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Drop. Lovely. Bringing our right shoulder forwards, followed by the left shoulder. Keeping it going. Just loosening up our spine. Working into those nooks and crannies. Opening yourself up if it's in the morning. Lovely. One more time each side. And coming back to stillness, coming back up to our neutral spine, lifting up nice and tall. Fingertips coming down by our sides. Inhale, right fingers up to the sky. Deep breath in. Dropping your shoulder away from your ear. Exhale, side stretch. Really pressing into your mat. Fingers spread nice and wide. Drawing that top arm back, rotating your heart up to the sky, looking up to the sky if that's available for your neck today. Breathing. And inhale, fingers up to the sky. Exhale, bringing it all the way down, switching sides. Inhale, left fingers up to the sky, dropping the shoulder away from the ear. Exhale, side stretch. Lovely, pulling that top arm back, maybe gazing up to the sky again, only if that's available for your neck today. Trying to keep the weight nice and even on both seat bones, so we're not tipping to the sides. We're not balancing on one glute. Lovely, inhale, fingers up to the sky. Exhale, bringing it all the way down, twisting to our right. Left hand to our right knee, right hand behind us, lifting ourselves up nice and tall, deep breath in. Exhale, twisting, gazing over our back shoulder. Leading with the base back spine, working our way up. Each inhale, we come out slightly to lift. Exhale, we twist. And again, inhale, coming out to lift. Exhale, twist. Last time, inhale, coming out slightly to lift. Exhale, we twist. And coming back to centre, switching sides, twisting to our left, lifting ourselves up nice and tall, deep breath in. Drawing your navel towards your spine, in and up. And exhale, twisting, gazing over our back shoulder. Lovely. Each inhale, we come out slightly to lift. Exhale, we twist. And again, inhale, coming out slightly to lift. Exhale, we twist, head turns last. Last time, inhale to lift. Exhale to twist. Lovely. And coming back to centre. Legs are going to come out nice and long. Turn to the side to show you. Flexing our feet towards us. Going to bring our right knee in towards us, right tucked in towards our thigh. And then we're just going to let that right knee flop out to the side, pushing your heel in towards your thigh. Inhale, lifting up to the sky. Feel free to take a deeper bend in your extended leg. Deep breath in, lifting up nice and tall. Exhale, forward fold. Hands landing wherever they want to land today. Melting your chest towards your thigh. Relaxing your head down. Again, knee can be nice and bent. We're not trying to overstretch. Shouldn't be feeling any sharp pains or shooting pains. Send in the direction of your inhales to the back of your lungs so you can feel that expansion and contraction going around your body. Unclenching your jaw. Lovely. And walking our hands all the way back. Head comes up last. Bringing our right knee up with us. Join it across our thigh. Wrapping our left arm. Nice, hugging that thigh in towards us. Right hand comes behind us. Drawing your belly button in and up. Deep breath in. Exhale, twisting, gazing over your back shoulder. Inhale, coming out slightly to lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Last round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Lovely. Coming back to centre. Extending your leg. Same on the other side. I'm going to flip round so you can see me. Staying where you are. Same as last time, but with our left leg. Bringing that knee in towards us. Lifting up nice and tall. Stacking the spine. Letting our left knee drop out to the side. Pressing your foot in towards your thigh. Again, feel free to take a deep bend in that knee. Or a straighter bend or a micro bend, whatever serves your body today. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold. Hands landing wherever they want to land on our leg today. Don't force yourself to touch your toes. We're not yanking and clawing onto our foot or onto our leg. We're just listening to our bodies. Relaxing your neck, relaxing your jaw. Nice and long in our spine, feeling that opening going on. Lovely, and walking our hands all the way back. Head comes up last. Bringing your left knee up with you. Bringing it across your thigh. Hugging your thigh in with your right arm. Left arm behind us, lifting up nice and tall. Deep breath in. Drawing that belly button in and up. Exhale, twisting, gazing over your back shoulder. Feeling that stretch on the outside of our leg. Shouldn't be any sharp pains or shooting pains. If there are, come out of the pose. Inhale, coming up to lift. Exhale, twist. Last time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, we twist. Lovely. And coming back to centre. Unravelling yourself. Both legs out nice and long this time. Inhale, sweeping the arms up to the sky. Lifting up nice and tall. Exhale, fold. Hands landing wherever they want to land on our legs today. Mounting your chest towards your spine. Towards your thigh. Nice and long in our spine, but relaxing our head down. Don't yank or pull on your feet or on your legs. Excellent. And walking our hands all the way back. Head comes up last. Taking your time. Lovely. And we're going to come onto all fours now. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Fingers spread nice and wide, middle finger facing forward. Nice and long in our spine. Imagining a string coming out the crown of your head, coming all the way out through your tailbone, pulling you in both directions. Pushing the mat away from you, not clawing our mat. Lovely. We're going to do our cat-cows. Inhale, dropping our belly, chest up, chin up, tailbone up, looking up. Exhale, chin to chest, curl the spine, push the mat away from you. And again, inhale, dropping our belly, chest up, chin up, tailbone up, looking up. Exhale, chin to chest, curl the spine, push the mat away from you. And again, inhale, dropping our belly, chest up, chin up, tailbone up, looking up. Exhale, chin to chest, curl the spine. Last time, inhale, Exhale. Lovely, back to our neutral spine, also called tabletop. Tucking your toes, bringing your hips to your heels, lift those knees off the floor, pressing into our fingertips, back of the knuckles, elbows the hands as we straighten the legs, coming into our downward facing dog. Feel free to bend one knee, then the other. Gazing towards your feet or in between your thighs. Chest towards thighs. Feel free to widen your stance a little bit. Unclenching your jaw. Press into the fingertips, back of the knuckles, elbows of the hands. Hips up high, bum to sky. Ears between biceps, toes facing slightly inwards. And come into stillness. Breathing. Heels don't have to touch the floor. You can keep a bend in the knees if you need to. Up to you. Looking towards the top of your mat. Walking towards the top of our mat. Coming into our forward fold. Still keeping that bend in the knee. Feel free to sway side to side. If you've got any blood pressure problems or feeling a bit dizzy, or if you've got a cold, just looking ahead, if not melting the crown of your head towards the floor. See if you can put your weight into your toes a little bit, lifting your hips up nice and high. Give your head a little yes. Give a little no. And come into stillness. Don't worry if your hands don't touch the floor. We're just hanging out. Excellent. Pressed into our feet, lifting ourselves all the way up, taking our time, coming up vertebrae by vertebrae. Coming up all the way up to a nice standing position. Roll the shoulders back and down, plugging everything into place. 10 toes forward, heels behind, relaxing your shoulders. Backing down away from your ears, lifting up through the arches of the feet, the kneecaps, tilting our pelvis slightly forward. Lifting up through our heart, crown of the head, grounding down through your back body, soles of the feet. Just imagining you're resting your chin on a shelf. Feeling our bellies nice and active. Even though we're still in nice strong mountains, mountain pose. Inhale, arms up to the sky, prayer above our head, looking up to our thumbs. Exhale, forward fold, relax, 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 relax. Bending in the knees, prayer kisses the floor. Inhale, straightening the legs, hands to shins or thighs, flat back, looking ahead. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor, big step back with our right leg. Followed by our left leg, into our plank pose, making sure our hips aren't up too high, switching our belly muscles on, pushing into our heels. Inhale here, exhale, dropping our knees, chest, chin, belly, untuck the toes, pushing into our pelvis, pushing into the tops of the feet, elbows in by our sides. Inhale, lifting up our head, our chest, gazing ahead. Exhale, bringing it down, tucking our toes, pushing ourselves back, hips to heels, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Feel free to bend one knee, then the other. Press into the fingertips, back of the knuckles, elbows of the hands, trying not to dump our weight into our shoulders. Trying to keep everything nice and even. Lovely, come into stillness. Excellent. You can take a big step forward with your right foot, or if that's not available for you, you can drop down onto your knees, taking a step forward with that right foot. If it doesn't reach, grab the ankle, bring it to the top of the mat, foot between our hands, tapping that back toe, lifting the knee off the floor, springing to the top of our mat, feet together or hip distance apart. overhead. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, pressing into our feet, standing up, big angel wings prayer above our head. Looking up to our thumbs. Exhale, bringing it down through the centre. By our sides, switching sides. Inhale, arms up to the sky, prayer above our head, looking up to our thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Bend the knees, prayer kisses the floor. Inhale, straightening the legs, half lift, looking ahead. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the floor, big step back with our left leg. Followed by our right leg. Again, into the plank pose. Try not to sink into our plank. Really push the mat away from you. Deep breath in. Exhale, dropping our knees. Chest, chin, belly. Untucking our toes. Pushing into our pelvis, tops of the feet. Elbows in by our sides. Inhale, chest off the floor. Gazing ahead. Baby cobra. Exhale, bringing it down. Tucking our toes. Hips to heels. Lift the knees. Downward facing dog. Again, feel free to bend one knee then the other. Nice and long in our spine, hips up nice and high. Thumb to the sky. And come into stillness. You can take a big step forward with your left foot, or you can drop down onto your knees, taking a step forward with your left foot. Again, if it doesn't reach, hold onto that ankle, bring it to the top of the mat, hands frame that front foot, tucking our back toe, lift that knee up, and spring to the top of our mat, 10 toes forward, heels behind. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs, flat back looking ahead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press into our feet, standing all the way up, big angel wings. Prayer above our head, looking up to our thumbs. Exhale, bringing it down through the centre by our sides. Taking a big step back with our left foot. Lovely. Deep bend in our right knee. Back of the left foot is going to be facing the diagonal forward. So you're going to be gazing to the front of our mat. Inhale, arms up, palms facing each other. Pulling that right hip crease back. Feel free to widen your stance. So we're on train track legs. And opening out to our warrior two. Still gazing off your right middle finger, relaxing your shoulders, opening up our heart, try not to lean forward. Lovely. And windmill the arms all the way to the floor, stepping it back, coming into your plank pose again. I'll turn round. Stay where you are. I'm just turning around to show you guys. Inhale here. Exhale, dropping your knees, chest, chin, belly. Untuck the toes. Elbows in by our sides, pushing into our pelvis. Tops of the feet. Inhale, rising up. Chest off the floor, looking ahead. Baby cobra. Exhale, bringing it down. Tucking our toes. Pushing yourself back. Hips to your heels, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Lovely, won't be here for very long. Gazing between the toes and between the thighs. Lovely. And taking a big step forward with our left foot, or dropping the knees. Bringing that left foot forward. If it doesn't reach, hold on to the ankle, bring it to the top of the mat, tucking our back toe, lift the knee, spring it to the top of the mat. Standing ourselves all the way up. Lovely. Big step back with that right foot. Back foot facing a diagonal forward. Feel free to widen your legs. Taking a deep bend in that front knee, pulling that left hip crease back. Arms up to the sky, relaxing the shoulders. Lovely, opening out to our warrior two. T-shaped arms, palms facing down. Still looking to our right, still keeping a bend in our front knee. Open proud chest. Lovely, and windmill the arms all the way to the floor. Stepping it back into our plank pose. Pushing into our heels. Inhale here. Exhale, dropping our knees, chest, chin, belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rising up, baby cobra. Exhale, bringing it down, tucking our toes. Lift the knees, downward facing dog. I'm going to spin the other way, you stay where you are. And breathing. Shoulders away from the ears. Pressing into our fingertips, back of the knuckles, elbows the hands. Heels don't have to touch the floor. You can keep a deep bend in the knees, don't force anything. Shouldn't be feeling any sharp pains or shooting pains. Lovely. Big step forward with our left foot. Again, feel free to drop our knees. Left foot forward. Again, if it doesn't reach, bringing it all the way to the top of the mat. Hands bring the foot, tuck the back toe, lift the knees, bringing it forward. 10 toes forward, heels behind. Inhale, hands to knees, half lift, looking ahead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, standing up, all the way up, prayer above our head. Looking up to our thumbs, exhale, bringing it down through the centre by our sides. Lovely, feeling your breath, feeling your heart beating, feeling that blood rushing around your body in our nice, strong mountain pose. And inhale, arms up to the sky, prayer above our head, looking up to our thumbs. Exhale, back to our forward fold. Exhale. Deep bend in the knees, prayer kisses the floor. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs, flat back looking ahead. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor. Stepping back, coming onto our knees. Keeping our toes tucked, walking your hands all the way back, walking your hands up your leg. So we're coming into a high kneeling position. Hands on our lower back, pushing our hips forward, chest comes forward and up, gazing up to the sky in our camel pose. Shoulder blades aiming towards each other, doesn't have to touch, doesn't matter how far your back bend is. Breathing. Lovely, and lifting yourself all the way up. Hands come to the floor, untucking our toes, big toes together, knees mat distance apart. Bringing your hips to your heels, walking your hands forward, resting your forehead on the floor. If it feels better, you can stack the hands, rest your forehead on your hands. Or if you have a pillow nearby, you might want to rest your head on a pillow. Or stack the fists. Up to you. Sending lots of love to the earth, receiving lots of love back, letting your energy settle, noticing how your body's doing after that. Just observing without judgment, feeling that prana running around your body, our life force energy, your heart beating, your breath a bit faster. and push it into your hands. Walking your hands all the way back. Head comes up last. Lovely. Sweeping our legs round to the side, coming onto our backs. Lovely. Soles of the feet to the floor. Bring one knee in towards you, followed by the other. Putting our hands on our knees, making circles with the knees, coming away from each other one way. And circles the other way. Oh, lots of lovely noise going on outside. But we focus on the here and the now. We focus on our movement, focus on the breath, focusing on our bodies. Lovely. Come into stillness. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. And big explosion. Legs out nice and long. Arms by your sides, palms facing up. If that doesn't feel good on your spine today, you can have the soles of the feet to the floor. So there's no space between your lower back and the mats. Up to you. Hands can be on your belly, on your heart, or one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Up to you. Unclenching your jaw. Closing the eyes. Come into our Shavasana. Taking a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Starting to wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing awareness back to the breath, bringing your awareness back to your body. And rolling onto your favourite sides. Putting your top arm on the floor. Using your top arm to push you all the way up to a nice easy seat position. Whatever easy seat means for you today. Hands coming to prayer in front of heart center, wherever you are. Pressing your hands together, feeling the connection between the hands, the connection you have with yourself, your inner light. Feel free to join me in an Om. If not, you can listen and feel the vibrations in the room, in your earbuds. You can say it silently to yourself. Deep breath in for the Om. And namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Give yourself a big clap. Well done. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.